Hey y'all, I'm Heaven, and this is Queendom Connections Revamp. This is a twin flame soulmate karmic channel only. So if you are looking for zodiac signs, you will not find them on this channel. These are general messages. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to force it to fit. Don't get mad when it don't. If this is your first time watching me, I do curse. I do. I may curse a little bit, may curse a lot. Just really depends, but I will curse. So if you don't want to hear me cursing, which is fine, you might not want to watch me. And if you wear your feelings on your sleeve, again, you might not want to watch me because I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. So we're going to start with the Mystic Goddess Confessions deck. See what Spirit need and want you to know when it comes to the person on your mind, not mine. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit, bless the collective with the messages that they need to hear, not what they want to hear when it comes to the person on their mind. Protect me as I channel the messages for the collective's highest good. Anybody sending any negative energy my way, I ask that that energy is returned to sender 1,000-fold. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, and amen. So, messages for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind. Messages for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind. Well, energetic message from this person, straight from their mouth to yours. Well, not their mouth, from their energy to yours. They love you. This is a direct message from this person on your mind. They love you, okay? I don't know what's going on. They struggling right now, though, okay? They financially struggling, but they love you. Look, reconcile, recovery is in the reverse. I don't read these in the reverse, but if they come out in the reverse, I always tell y'all what I feel. I feel like this person definitely wants to get back with you. They want to rekindle this connection, but in their mind, they probably feel like you don't want to reconnect with them, or you've already turned them down. But they want you back, okay? They want to reconcile. And again, I don't read these in the reverse, but I do feel like with it coming out in the reverse, this person feel like you don't want to reconcile with them, or you don't want to, you know, see if things could, you know, maybe work again for whatever reason. Yeah, but this person feel like you they true love. They obviously are not able to meet anybody like you since you, and they never met anyone like you before you. So this person is feeling like, damn, did I mess up? Did I just run my true love away? Come into my bedroom, keep sweat, and then stroke you up by changing faces. Do you mind if I stroke you up? I don't mind. Okay. So, I feel like this person is having fantasies about you. Look, Obsessed and Infatuated came out. With those two songs coming on, this person is definitely infatuated with you. And I feel like it's because now that y'all not together, they realize what you mean to them. They didn't realize how much you meant to them until they didn't have you. And I know that's cliche, but that's generally the truth. A person don't miss a good thing till it's gone. And that's the energy that I'm getting. And they want this good thing back, which is you. Yeah, y'all was dealing with somebody who was selfish. They were self-centered, self-absorbed, had a big old ass ego. Pride was, you know what I'm saying, living front and center. They ego ran the show. But with this person coming out with this energy, it's telling me that they are starting to be humbled a little bit. They starting to be humbled a little bit. What else do the collective need to know and or be aware of when it comes to the person on their mind? So this person is, you know, facing some type of legal issues. Don't know what those are, but they are facing some legal issues. Spiritual or literal, I don't know. What else? 2 more messages and then we're going to jump into the tarot. What do the collective need to know? And serious love offer, okay? So, they trying to figure out how they can get that old thing back. Wanting to settle down, now ready to settle down. Basically, maybe they weren't ready in the past. I don't know. Maybe they felt like they had to sow their royal oats. So they had to, you know what I'm saying, just experience life before they settle down. I don't know how old they are, but, you know, everybody grow at different, you know, everybody don't grow at the same pace. I'm gonna put it like that. Just because they're a certain age don't make them mature. It don't. I don't give a damn how old you are. You can be 80 and immature as fuck. Look, I want you all to myself. Oh yeah, this person don't want nobody else to have you. They don't want nobody else to have you. Look, but see, right now, he or she is connecting with the karmic lover. So they are definitely in another situation with that showing itself. And that's probably why they feel like you won't give them another chance. They chose somebody else over you. And obviously they regret choosing that damn person if they want you back. How they gonna want to connect with somebody but don't want you connecting with somebody? Selfish, okay? Just selfish. So, I don't know what to, say or think when it comes to this energy, but obviously the universe needs y'all to know what's going on with this person. So, we finna see what else you need to know and be aware of when it comes to the person on your mind. Other than they want you back, but they still connecting with somebody else. Oh, See, the grass was not greener on the other side. The grass was not greener on the other side. That's why they want you back. Okay? They realized the grass they went towards was fake ass grass. It was the Easter basket grass. Now you the only one that they want to spend the rest of their life with. But I feel like this person had a fear of commitment. They had wandering eyes. And now they feeling stuck with jail time. They either literally in jail or it's like a mental prison. And I feel like if they're in a mental prison, it's because they're going through a very bad breakup or an ending with somebody that, again, they thought was better than you. And I feel like everybody talking about it. With the rumors and gossip, everybody talking about how selfish and stupid this person was to mess every fucking thing up with you. So, yeah, you can expect this person to reach out to you. If y'all haven't been talking, they may have been trying to see if you was gonna reach out to them first, and so they've been intentionally holding back. But yeah, I don't feel like that's gonna last very long. Them intentionally holding back, that is. I see this person trying to reach out to you at some point in the near future. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. So what do the collective need to know and or be aware of when it comes to the person on their mind? What do they need to know and or be aware of when it comes to the person on their mind? Don't rush. Silk. Look, yeah. So this person is going, when they make contact with you, they're going to want to have like a little heart-to-heart conversation about, maybe y'all getting back together. But Spirit saying don't rush nothing with this person. Don't just jump back into nothing with this person, regardless of what they say. I feel like that's the universe saying don't rush. So, what do the collective need to know when it comes to the person on the Seven of Pentacles? That they wasted their damn time going towards this other situation. That they thought the grass was greener at. Yeah, they wasted their time. Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. Look, and then the Seven of Wands is in the reverse. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, I do kind of feel like this person is like realizing that they wasted their time in another situation, and now they ready to like let their guard down and come towards you with this serious love offer, child. And I feel like they only doing that because things did not go the way that they thought they was gonna go. Now, the first card that came out was I love you. It may not be a question in your mind as to whether or not this person love you. Were they in love with you enough to not choose to cheat on you or choose somebody else over you in the past? No, they wasn't. So them loving you and them being in love with you is two totally different things. The Star in the reverse. Oh yeah, this person. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know that yes, this person wasted their time, and I feel like this person is not going to try and fight to win you back because they already feel hopeless about it. Like, they already feel like you gonna reject them, or you probably already did reject them. But I feel like if you had already done this probably wouldn't be coming out. So this person is basically, like the Eight of Swords energy, trapped in their mind, rethinking and playing the conversation over and over in their head when they do talk to you. And they feeling like when y'all have that conversation, you gonna reject them. Look, the Ace of Wands, yeah, they want to have a brand new passionate beginning with you. You could be in the Seven of Wands energy upright, very guarded, strong boundaries in place, and you're not settling for less. You know what I'm saying? And they just want you to let your guard down a little bit. But you may feel like if you let your guard down with this person, you'll be wasting your time. Because, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice. You know what I'm saying? With the star in the reverse. But let's keep going. You got Judgment. Yep, this person definitely want another chance. They want to come back into your life and ask you for another chance. You got Two of Wands. It was crossing. So it's like they optimistic, but they're a little pessimistic as well. Because in the upright, you willingly ready to go on this new journey, go down a new path. In the reverse, you're not ready. So with it crossing, it's like this person is like halfway. They hopeful a little bit, but then, one side, they left side hopeful, they right side hopeless. So it's because they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know how you feel. Now, unless y'all talk to this person, I'm not, like if you talk to this person constantly or you have had some type of conversation with this person, I don't think this would be your message. Because this person is avoiding y'all because they hoping that you will reach out to them. Because they know they don't deserve to reach out to you. They chose somebody else over you, thinking that the grass was going to be greener, and it wasn't. So, of course, there's some little, a little embarrassment, a little guilt. But they obsessed with you. They don't want nobody else to have you, realizing that you was the good thing that they lost. Forever, you'll forever be the one to get away if you never give them another chance. But, they don't know whether to be happy or sad because they know it's a possibility that you're going to be like, no, fuck you. You don't want me then, so I don't want you now. Look, the King of Pentacles. So now this person wants something stable with you, but is it possible? Is what they wondering. It may be for some of y'all. It may not be for some of y'all. But you got death under the bottom of the deck. So what you don't know is that this person is going through a ending, a transformation, so there can be a new beginning between you and them if that's possible, okay? But that wherever they went, thinking that the grass was green on the other side, it was a whole waste of time. Look, 111 on the clock, and then Whip Appeal by Babyface. See, this person don't have, where they went to, don't have nothing on you. They thought they could find you in other people. But you got that whip appeal. And you whipped it on them, okay? And they didn't realize it until they lost you. Like, for real lost you, okay? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They wasted their time going towards this other situation. And they realized that. Look, the Chariot, I'm telling you. They wasted their time going towards this other situation. And now they feeling stupid. Whoa, that's too many. Now they feeling stupid. Four of Pentacles, because now they don't want to let you go. I do feel like whoever you are, you could have intimidated this person, because I saw the Queen of Wands. You could have been kind of intimidating to this person because you were self-sufficient, independent, strong-willed, and really didn't need them. You wanted them, so it was a big difference in you basically chasing them and shit. Yeah. So they could have ran from this connection thinking that you was going to chase them, and when you didn't, baby, why is this, all these cards come? Baby, when you didn't, this person didn't know what to think. They mind is all over the place. I'm not finna play with this person. Every damn time I get ready to get one card, I say something, and then a bunch of cards fall. So it's basically confirming it. This person, had they known that they was going to be feeling the way that they was feeling now, if they'd have known that then, they wouldn't have never left to go see if the other grass was greener. They wouldn't have. So, please, thank you. Four of Swords. Yep, now they want to heal. Like, they went towards this other situation, broke up with you, left you behind, left you alone to go towards somebody that they thought was going to be a good investment, and it wasn't. It was a bad, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, very bad investment. Broke up with you to go invest in something that was not even going to grow. It was never going to grow. Never. Nine of Wands. Even after you kept giving this person chance after chance, they still chose to go towards somebody else and connect with somebody that they assumed was better than you, but they weren't. They were not better than you. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Is this person like feeling like you've given up on them? Like maybe you used to fight for this connection at one point, but you don't fight for it anymore. So that's why they feel like they're going to be rejected if they come towards you. The Seven of Wands. But you got that whip appeal. And it's better than love. As sweet as can be. You got it, okay? Temperance. Yeah. This person feel like, you know, it's going to take time for you to let your guard down with them. They know it is. You probably already done told this person, you know what? You know, we cool. I don't hate you or nothing like that, but I don't trust you, and you just going to have to give me some time. And they like, you know what? Okay, however much time you need. Three of Pentacles. So there's definitely a third party involved. Look, but they want to make it. Look, and now this person, now that they don't know if you have given up on them completely or you just really just taking a pause for the cause, now they heartbroken. Three of Swords and want to make it right. But what they thought was going to be a victory ended up being a nightmare. And now they want to come back towards you, or they hoping that they can come back towards you, but they just not 100% for sure that that's going to be possible. The stars in the reverse. Like I said, I feel like this is somebody that y'all gave multiple chances to, and yet they still chose a different direction. Look, Ace of Swords, yep. This person, and that's why they're not hopeful that you will get them another chance, because you gave them multiple chances and they still chose somebody else. The Star in the reverse. I do feel like this person is probably in a, I ain't gonna say they're in a dark place, but they not in a good space right now. They not. Look, Two of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? They don't know what to do. They really don't know what to do. They don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to move forward. They don't know how to fix this. Usually they probably know how to fix whatever situation they got going on, but they don't know how to fix this. Look, the Five of Cups. But they definitely are facing a lot of regret. They definitely feel the remorse, the guilt, feeling ashamed. Shit. Because they tried it. Look, the Empress. I told you. Wherever they went, they thought that this person probably was an Empress energy, but they were not an Empress. They were a karmic. So they probably acted like you, carried themselves like you, even was stable or whatever the case may be. But they were not you. They were not you. They was the low vibrational part of you. They were not the high vibrational part of you. You, the Empress. They juggle the Empress and expect the Empress to allow them back, or the Emperor. And now so I see why they feeling like you gonna reject them if they try to come back towards you, because there was nobody better than you before they left and chose. They knew that, but they thought that maybe they thought they could transform this other person into you. I don't know. Four of Wands, but yep, they definitely either married somebody or tried to build a future with somebody else, and now they realizing that it was a mistake. It was a mistake. Judgment. This person wants you to give them another chance, but they don't know if you're willing to give them another chance. Judgment. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Very inconsistent, very in and out energy. So they definitely worried that they've messed up any chances that they have of getting back with you. The Moon. Yep. It's and they fear that because of their actions of the past, they basically have lost you for good. And that's just it. For some of y'all that may be true. Others of y'all it's not true. You know what I'm saying? You just want this person to get their shit together. You know? And that's fine. No judgment here. But this person is feeling like you will never take them back. And basically they feel like what they did was too bad for you to forgive them and take them back. Look, 6 of Swords. Especially if they left you with a child and basically said, fuck you and your child. Oh, yeah. They definitely feeling stupid. And they want to rush in with some communication, but they holding back with the Strength card. They want to talk so bad, but what do they say? Especially if you had a child with them. What do you call and be like, hey, let me talk to my baby? Nigga, I ain't talked to you in 2 years. The fuck? Hypothetically speaking, not to say that's what is going on with y'all, but you know what I'm saying? You live. What makes you think you have that right? Yeah, you the father. Yeah, you the mother, but you left. You know what I'm saying? So right now, this person is very pessimistic. They don't think you gon'... They think you don't want to have nothing to do with them. Like, you don't have the time of day for their ass. And you don't, probably, for some of y'all. Ace of Wands, I'm telling you. But they trying to... Even though they feeling pessimistic and hopeless about you giving them another chance, they still want to try to, you know, they still curious to know, you know, well, maybe, you know, if I try. But for a lot of y'all, they too embarrassed to try right now, and they hoping that maybe some way, somehow, you would just reach out to them and be like, hey, big head, or what's, you know what I'm saying? Open up the lines of communication, because some of y'all not talking to this person. And they scared to reach out to you because they know that they did you dirty. They know they did you wrong. But they are definitely going to try. At some point, they going to try and rekindle things with you. I don't know what's going to happen, but they going to try eventually. Look, what is it? Yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse. I'm telling you, they want to try again with you, but in their mind, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. For some of y'all, this person feeling like, you know, we may be able to play around a little bit or whatever, but the collective don't want to be with me. They don't even see me the same anymore. That's why I want you all to myself energy is here, because there's a possibility that they may not get the opportunity to ever experience being with you again. And if that's the case, they know it's their fault. It's their fault that you feel that way towards them because of their actions. 7 of Cups. Yep. This person is confused right now. They don't know what to do, how to do it, when. Some of y'all, they waiting on like a sign from you, the green light, whatever. I feel like this person is ready to surrender. They ready to throw in the white flag. But it's like if they throw in the flag, you ain't gonna see them throw it in because y'all not talking to them. Maybe you got them blocked and they want you to unblock them. That may be why they heartbroken, because they can't get through to you, or the messages or that they trying to get to you, or, you know, maybe you leaving them on red. Maybe you've changed your number. I don't know, but this person is very, very for sure that you're going to reject them. But they can't stop thinking about you. 2 occasions just came on by the deal. King of Pentacles. Yeah, the Hangman. Look. And see, now that they have looked at everything from a different perspective, now they realize that they do want to have something stable with you. They do want to commit to you, but it might be too late, I feel, for somebody. Love or not, like, I feel like this person left a bitter taste in your mouth, and they know it. Look, the High Priestess, yeah. Now that, you know, you done went silent on them, and every time they close their eyes, they think of you. And no matter what the season is, they still love you with all their heart. Even if you never want them again, they're going to always love you. They hope they can make things right with you, but there's no guarantee. Look, the King of Wands is in the reverse. That's why they haven't taken action towards you, Because one, you're giving them the cold shoulder, you giving them the silent treatment, so they don't know how you feel, and they don't want to, basically, they already done poked the bear to the point to where they know if they poke the bear one more motherfucking time, that the bear might attack their ass. You. I'm calling you the bear, okay? So right now, they like just biding their time. I feel like they're trying to come up with a game plan. That's why they haven't taken action yet, because they know that this is a possibility that they will be rejected, but they not 100% for sure that they're going to be rejected, if that makes sense. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Aww. But they definitely remorseful. They do. They do regret their actions. Very much so. Why? Because the grass wasn't greener. Because the grass wasn't greener. Okay? Let's see. What do this person want to confess to the collective? Well, they wouldn't confess it to you. That's not what they want to confess. What wouldn't they confess to you? What is this person's deepest, darkest secret? What are they not saying to nobody, Spirit? What is this person not saying to anyone? Other than they obsessed with the collective. Constantly thinking about them day and night on 2 occasions, okay? What is this person not saying? I'm going to pull a few confession messages because you may resonate with one and not, another. So if I just pull one, then, But these confessions from this person, look, we belong together. You're like, no, we don't. The karmic has a hold on me. So it's definitely confirmed that there is a third party that is still, attached to this person. So that may be why they feel like you will never accept them back. Tell me what you want me to do. Yeah. But it's not really anything you can tell them to do. They know what they need to do. You shouldn't have to tell them. What they need to do is walk away from a karmic energy, heal, change their ways, then try again. Nothing more, nothing less. That's common sense. But common sense ain't so common, okay? Especially in a person who's very egotistical. You know what I'm saying? Karmic is not you. Of course they not. Of course they not. Again, they thought the grass was going to be greener, but it ain't. It's turf. It's football grass. That fake ass Easter basket grass. What else? Confession message from the person on the collective's mind. Legal issues. We've seen that twice. So they definitely got some legal issues going on. Or spiritual issues. The legal issues could be of a spiritual nature. Don't necessarily have to be, physical or literal. One more. Let's work it out. Aww. So for the most part, this person's deep confession is they want you back. They want you back. The karmic is not you. They struggling like a motherfucker, and they wish they wouldn't have chose this person. And they just want you to tell them whatever, whatever can make this possible that y'all come back together. What do they have to do? But see, they ain't saying that to you because of pride and ego. Okay? Bottom of the deck, look, I love both of you. Now, for some of y'all, that may be the situation. They love you. They love the karmic. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they could be in love with 2 people at the same time. Maybe they love the karmic because they got a child with the karmic, or they done been with the karmic for some time. I don't know. But for somebody, I don't know who it's for, there's a situation where this person may have feelings for you and the karmic, but they trying to figure it out. I'm working on myself. They trying to figure it out. But right now, shit, if they could have their cake and eat it too, baby. If you would be open to maybe, you know what I'm saying, a little pilot situation, yeah, they would be with it. They would be with it. I don't know. The karmic may be, into that as well, because it looked like they only want you to be down with it and not the karmic. So they give me the energy that the karmic is with that shit. They like bringing people into the bedroom and shit. They don't care. That's just how they get down. But to each his own. So what is this person on the collective's mind? What do they need to surrender in order for things to be able to move forward? What does this person need to surrender? They need to stop fucking procrastinating and just fucking do it. Whatever it is. Like, just one of them things, Key Sweat and Gerald Levert. Like, whatever they know that they need to do it instead of procrastinating. They know that you ain't finna be with them like a love triangle and they with a karmic energy. If they don't want to be with that person, they need to leave that person the fuck alone. Shit. If they want to approach you or reach out to you or talk to you, they need to make the effort. Like, you shouldn't have to be the one to reach out or get them a sign. Shit, swallow your motherfucking pride and do what you feel like you need to do, which is take a chance. Even if you do get rejected. Shit. If you get rejected, it should be okay because you know why you being rejected. So they need to stop procrastinating. Shit. They need to be about it, not just talk about it. Look, they need to surrender low self-esteem. It says you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So this person, and y'all know I say it all the time, a person who need outside validation, need to fuck with a lot of people, is not happy within themselves. So this person need to, you know, they need to surrender that low self-esteem. So they definitely need to continuously work on loving themselves because they obviously don't. What else? What does this person need to surrender in order for things to move forward? Surrender to non-action. For some of y'all, they doing exactly what they supposed to do. Nothing. Not right now anyway. It says, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Now, with this surrender, I feel like this is for a situation where you, the collective, may have pushed this person away, may have assumed and sabotaged the connection. You self-sabotaged it. They didn't. Because I don't feel like that's going to be for everybody, though. One more. What does this person need to surrender to in order to be able to move forward? And surrender fear. Aww. So it says, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. And what they telling themselves is you would never take them back. You don't love them. You don't want to be with them anymore. You know, they've done too much harm for you to take them back. Like they really talking real down to themselves. It says, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. And again, they go with that stop procrastinating. They ain't got to take no big leaps and bounds. They take baby steps. You know what I'm saying? Let the first step be to reach out and apologize for you know, lying, for breaking their heart, for breaking y'all heart, for gaslighting you and stringing you along. Baby steps, okay? Just baby steps. But you got to start somewhere. And surrender the idea you can fix someone. So I think this person tried to control you and mold you into the person that they wanted you to be. And that's just something that they can't do. They can't try to fix you to be what they want you to be. It says it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So for some of y'all, this is for you. You need to stop trying to fix everybody that you come in contact with or the people that you in love with, because you can't fix nobody that don't want to change, okay? You just can't. So let's see what the advice for you guys is, and then we'll get a final message. So what is the collective's advice when it comes to the person on their mind? You can expect the apology you want to hear. I told you that's the first step they need to do, is apologize for their actions. So what's the advice? What's the collective's advice when it comes to the person on their mind? What is the collective's advice when it comes to the person on their mind? It is safe to trust in this situation. So just go with the flow and you know, trust in divine time. And if it's meant to be, it'll be. If it's not, it won't. When you need me, Aaron Hall. Look, you've learned the spiritual lesson. So some of y'all were in a situation with a particular person where you had to learn some lessons. You learned those lessons. You moved on. Maybe this person is in the process of learning lessons as well. But your advice is just to trust in the situation. Let go, let God, and, you know, just let divine time and, you know, take place. Don't try to rush nothing. And we did get don't rush earlier in the reading. So, I mean, and really this would only be for those of y'all that kind of want to get back with this person on your mind. Nothing more, nothing less, okay? So, final message. Final message for the collective. What do they need to know and or be aware of when it comes to the person on their mind? Yeah, they just know that if you need them, all you got to do is call. Look, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Y'all have to talk. And then very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So final message for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind as it pertains to this reading. Final message for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind as it pertains to this reading. Final message. What do the collective need to know? Thank you. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, so I guess Spirit is basically saying, you know, don't be. They ain't saying sleep with this person. They just basically saying be lighthearted, you know, allow things to happen naturally, but be open to it. Basically, just be open to it. Look, new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And for those of y'all that's adamant about not wanting to be with the person on your mind, you do have new love coming in. So, you know, maybe start watching readings on new energy. I don't know shit. But if you do want new love, you're going to have to free yourself from this situation, because if you've been watching me for some time, you know I always say the person on your mind, not mine. So if you watching, obviously that person is on your mind in that moment. And for those of y'all that are, you know, kind of wanting to fix things between you and this person, keep an open mind. That's all you got to do. Just like it is safe to trust in this situation, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, but that's neither here nor there. You know your situation better than I do. So just, again, take what resonates and leave the rest. But I'm done. I'm going to end it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If so, I ask that you hit the thumbs up button, comment down below, share the video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now. We'd love to have you. If you'd like to donate to my channel, get your girl a gift, because y'all know I love surprises. All that information is in the description box below. Hype the video for your girl. Hype the video for your girl if you can. If not, hit the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. Watch an ad or two. It helps the channel. If you would like to book a personal reading, that information is in the description box as well. Please read the instructions carefully before you email me, okay? Thank you. Bye, y'all.